citizen, you need to meet the INS English requirement. There are some exceptions. If you're 50 years old and you've been a legal permanent resident of the U.S. for 20 years, or if you're 55 years old and you've been a legal permanent resident for 15 years, you don't need to speak English or be literate in your own language. You can take an interpreter with you to your interview, although the interpreter cannot be a family member. And if you're 65 years old and have been a legal permanent resident of the U.S. for 20 years, instead of being tested on the INS 100 questions, you'll be asked 10 questions from a special INS list of only 25 questions, and you must answer 6 correctly in your own language. The INS officer may ask you any number of questions based on the INS series of U.S. History and Government, which you can buy at any federal government bookstore. However, the chances are fairly good that you'll only be asked questions from the official INS list of 100 questions. You don't need to answer 100% of the questions perfectly, but make sure you're well prepared to take the test. How was the test given? Number 1. The INS officer may hand you a list of 10 to 12 questions from the 100 questions and ask you to read them, then answer them. Or the INS officer may give you a list of all 100 questions and tell you to keep reading and answering them until you're told to stop.
Read?
Read.
Yeah, read. Why do we celebrate on the 4th of July?
What? What's the answer?
Answer?
Yes.
Yeah, Independence Day.
Yes.
Next.
Yes.
What country did we fight during the Revolutionary War? England. Who was the first president of the United States? George Washington. Who is the president of the United States today? Bill Clinton. Who is the vice president of the United States today? Al Gore. What are the 3 branches of our government? Legislative branch, executive branch, judicial branch. Who makes the laws in the United States? The Congress. Can you name the 2 U.S. senators from your state? Yes, I can. Barbara Boxer and Dianne Feinstein. What is the capital of your state? It's Sacramento. Who is the current governor of your state? Governor Pete Wilson. Yeah.
The INS officer may ask you the questions orally. What are the colors of our flag?
Black colors and this white. Okay, there's a white. Blue. There's a red in white and blue.